Hello, and welcome to Mini Orange. In this video, we are going to show you how to set up SAML SSO between DNN and Salesforce. The first step is to download and install the DNN SAML SSO Authentication Provider from the DNN store. After the download is complete, go to your DNN site and upload the zip file that you downloaded from the DNN store. Now, under the Installed Extensions tab, select Authentication Systems from the drop-down menu. Click on the pencil icon and go to the Site Settings tab. Here, you will see the DNN SAML SSO Authentication Provider dashboard. The second step you have to do is to configure Salesforce as identity provider. Log into your Salesforce account as admin. To go to the Setup page, you have to switch to Salesforce Lightning mode by clicking on the Setup button from the Profile menu. Then, click on Open Advanced Setup. From the left side navigation menu, go to the Settings tab and click on Identity, and select Identity Provider. In the Service Provider section, click on the link to create a service provider using Connected Apps. Now enter Connected App name, API name and contact email. Now, under Web App Settings, check the Enable SAML checkbox and enter the following details, that is, Entity ID and ACS URL. As for SP Entity ID and ACS URL, you can get it from the DNN SAML Service Provider plugin. Go to your DNN SAML Authentication Provider plugin, click on the Service Provider Metadata tab, scroll down and you will get the ACS URL and SP Entity ID from the following section. After entering the following details, scroll down and click on Save to save the configuration. Now, in the Profile section, click on the Manage button. Scroll down and click on the Manage Profiles button. Assign the profiles you want to give access to log in through this application. In my case, I want to enable SSO for System Administrator. Once done, click the Save button to save the profiles. Scroll down and you will see a section for SAML login information. Over there you can download the SAML metadata XML file, which will be used for configuring your DNN site as service provider. The third step is to configure DNN SAML Authentication Provider as service provider. So, go to the DNN SAML Authentication Provider, click on Add New IDP, then select Salesforce from the IDP list, then select Upload Metadata. Here you will find two options to upload metadata file. You can upload metadata by uploading metadata file or by entering metadata URL. Let's choose the downloaded metadata XML file and click on Upload. After configuring your identity provider, from the Select Actions drop-down click on the Test Configuration to verify if you have configured the plugin correctly. It might ask you to sign into your Salesforce admin account, enter your Salesforce credentials. On successful configuration, you will get the profile attribute and its attribute values in the test configuration window. The next step here would be to map only the required profile attributes from the Salesforce SAML response to your DNN profile. For that again from the Select Actions drop-down click on Edit Configurations. Navigate to the Attribute or Role Mapping tab. Here you can map DNN username, DNN email and other DNN profile attributes to what we have received from Salesforce. In our case, we already have the default SAML attribute, that is, name ID mapped to the DNN username and DNN email. Now let's jump on how to initiate the SSO login. From the Identity Provider setting click on the Select Action drop-down to get the SSO link of your IDP. You can use this link in your application and make a button or page. In our case we have created a button out of this link. Let's now check on how the actual end user experience would look like. The users would click on the Login button then go to the SAML tab then click on the SSO Login button. Now, the user will enter the Salesforce credentials. After successful user authentication, the user will be sent to the DNN application and will be logged in via Single Sign-On. By following these steps, you will successfully set up SAML Single Sign-On SSO for your DNN site using Salesforce as identity provider. This ensures an additional layer of security for your application. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at dnnsupport@securify.com.